Yep, we're ready when you are.
We go? Okay. Right. So Karina, tell us a little bit about this art piece. I know I've worked with kids on the spectrum of autism, so I have a soft spot for them. So tell me a little bit about this amazing painting that you did.
So this wonderful piece I did with Kenny Valdivia. He's a fellow podcaster who has autism. And we wanted to do a little piece on autism awareness.
I love that.
And I do a lot of my pieces with various other famous people, some not famous people, but we collaborate and I let them pick their colors. And so Kenny picked his colors for this one. We did it on camera also. And yes, it turned out amazing in my opinion. I love his color choice. He did a really, really great job. And it was a lot of fun to work with him.
Well, I do feel like people on the spectrum are angels.
Yes.
Because I've worked with them for so long, and they have a gift. They have a gift that we don't have. I have noticed they actually are more spiritually in tune with things than I would say the typical person, and they're I guess described as atypical. And this reminds me of an angel, and people on the spectrum are angels because I've worked with them for years, and they bring something to the world that we need. People on the spectrum I feel like are a little more honest, which I think we need in the world. They're real and they're honest enough, so say things that people get offended by, but actually maybe it's something that that person needed to hear. Because they're just honest and they're real. They don't ever have any malice behind the things they say. They're very misunderstood that way. I know because I've worked with a lot of people on the spectrum, and they're angels.
Yes, exactly. He's a wonderful human. I met him at UFC Fit. It was one of the days that we had Forrest Griffin in teaching classes at the gym, and Kenny had come in because he's a big fan of him and everything. And he approached me, and we just got to talking, and I loved his personality. And it was really funny because the way this one came about, it came about last minute. We didn't even know we were going to do it. And it was about, I think it was 1 o'clock in the morning, and he'd sent me a message saying something over Messenger. And I was like, we should paint you, because he was talking about his podcast. And he was like, okay. And then the very next day, I had him over, and we were painting him. And we did a little podcast interview. He did a little interview with me, and we talked about the spectrum a little bit. And it was great. You should check it out on Messenger. You should check him out at Kenny Valdivia.
I definitely will.